personalized, goal-based plan to help you prepare for whatever life brings so you can feel more confident about your financial future. Call Wealth Partners, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, today at 605-842-3832. That's 605-842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street, Winters, South Dakota, 57580. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the Sports Ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Meyer Ag is your Bex Hybrids seed dealer located in Winters, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is a family-owned company specializing in seed consulting and zone-based variable rate that services South Central South Dakota. Contact Trace Meyer at 605-842-5458 to learn more about Bex Hybrids and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Meyer Ag in Winters, South Dakota is a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities.
It might be time for you to strongly consider leasing bulls from Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Here's Cody.
Well, it's a really good option to acquire some excellent genetics for affordable price. It's become really popular. When you first hear about lease bulls, sometimes it may frighten a person. So this is a different ballgame. You know, there's a genetic program behind these bulls. These are bulls that have a genetic program and really are designed genetically to very nice calves.
Call 1-800-548-BULL.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your outdoor landscaping for home and business. With service in over 20 south-central South Dakota towns, Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a re-carpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start-stop technology, you'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
For more than 100 years, John Deere Credit has been helping producers acquire the machinery they need when they need it. Stop by any of the 9 Rosenberg implement locations and ask about the 2-year waiver on purchases of used John Deere model year 2022 and 2023 self-propelled sprayers. Minimum payment required. All rates subject to approved credit and 30% down payment or qualified trade required. Minimum payment required on 2-year waiver and following 3-year rate is based on John Deere rates. Any rates are good through 10/31/24 or change at any time. See store for exact rates, requirements, and terms.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Cenex Zip Trip is your local convenience store with 5 locations throughout South Dakota, offering top-tier gasoline and Cenex premium diesel fuels. Stop in for a great selection of your favorite snacks, beverages, pizza, and other hot foods. Become a Zip Trip Rewards member and save 5 cents per gallon of fuel every day. Plus, earn and redeem points for further discounts. Sign up at CenexZipTrip.com. Cenex Zip Trip is a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. When it comes to game day, let Zip Trip fill your food and fuel needs.
Just like our hometown winter warriors strive to win on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help every acre of your operation reach its full potential. With a full lineup of seed and crop protection products, precision planting equipment, livestock feed, and more, Elevate is your go-to for any of your farming and ranching needs. Elevate is looking forward to watching the Warriors dominate this year and are poised to help you dominate your farming and ranching goals as well. Visit Elevate Agronomics in winter or elevateagronomics.com to learn more. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Agromax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agromax, shaping the future of ag.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect, so you get everything you need right here in the place you call home, now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for The Advocate and 12 on Fridays for The Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in Winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Early seed season is here. Litaw Seed carries Hefty brand corn and beans for their genetics, technology, and treatments. Hefty's the South Dakota field trials for their sunflowers and milo. And with milk
in winter is available for all.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance,
in winter is available for all.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard. When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable maintenance. We know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where That's where we come in. Hometown Automotive. Hometown does oil change. Much more. Call us. We come in. Hometown Automotive. Hometown does oil change. Much more. Call us at 842-7.
The more is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need.
There's a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, today at 605-842-3832. That's 605-842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street, Winters, South Dakota, 57580. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the sports ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Meyer Ag is your Beck's Hybrids seed dealer located in Winters, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is a family-owned company specializing in seed consulting and zone-based variable rate that services South Central South Dakota. Contact Trace Meyer at 605-842-5458 to learn more about Beck's Hybrids and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Meyer Ag in Winters, South Dakota is a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities.
It might be time for you to strongly consider leasing bulls from Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Here's Cody.
Well, it's a really good option to acquire some excellent genetics for affordable price. It's become really popular. When you first hear about lease bulls, sometimes it may frighten a person. So this is a different ballgame. You know, there's a genetic program behind these bulls. These are bulls that have a genetic program and really are designed genetically to very nice calves.
Call 1-800-548-BULL.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good! And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842. $17.93 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your outdoor landscaping for home and business. With service in over 20 South Central South Dakota towns, Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency.
To the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Elk Point Jefferson's field tonight. We're tucked in right beside the north-south I-29 interstate, and we are just getting to your Warrior starters. Taking a look, first people out tonight. Kellen Brozick going to be joined by Matt Brozick. Going to get the start. The B&B connection. Here comes Evan Bartles. Will get the start to join the two men. And Derek Fenenga. Big 75 coming out. Evan better be careful with that one. Anyhow, as the rest of the crew comes out, it will be Gus Bartles. You'll see Heath. Seth Heath,
yes. We're going to start that out right tonight. We're not going to even get off on the wrong track with that one.
Reichen Oral, our cornerbacks tonight are going to be Carson Keyser and the other corner.
Austin Blair.
I was drawing a blank there. Strong safety tonight, Connor Osborne, and at free safety, Zach Olson. Yeah.
Who has an uncle that's on the coaching staff here at Elk Point Jefferson.
Oh, yeah, Zach Harder going to be here. Those are your Warriors as they take the field as the number one ranked team in Class B in South Dakota, receiving 15 first-place votes from the sports media poll. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Elk Point Jefferson Huskies. They've been in the Dome the last 2 years, won it 2 years ago and were defeated. I think they're doing cheerleaders now. They were defeated last year by the Hot Springs Bison. There's the starters. The guy you're going to want to watch tonight, Keaton Gale.
Yep.
He's going to be their horse.
Senior quarterback, starts again this year. I think it's his second year at that starting role. Very comfortable with their offense and very capable athlete. Or a dual threat quarterback who definitely passes the ball. Last week against MVP, threw it 18 times for 178 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he runs the ball well too if needed. So yeah, certainly one of the big names that jumps off the roster sheet. Another one being a fellow senior, Gunnar Ewing, number 24. He's going to be one of their main ground attack. Last week, rushing for 130 yards on 22 carries and scoring 2 touchdowns himself. And a couple targets that I'm aware of. I know for Gale will be Grayson Gerard and Nicholas Schmidt, both going to be a couple of the big targets for Gale. Most likely tonight, if anything that I know from previous season and so far this season holds true. I know Coach Terry he's really feeling pretty confident about his front seven. He went so far as preseason to say he believes they're as good as anybody in Class B, 11B, which, you know what?
Hard to argue with that.
It could be exactly true, and then the best way to do that is prove that, you know. And
so they may be tough up the front and up the middle, but last week they were exposed on the outside by an MVP Titans team that scored on a 94-yard touchdown, a 90-yard touchdown, getting to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
He's really worried about the speed on the outside of the Warriors. You get Carson Keyser, who I talk about, floating in space, so comfortable out there behind his blockers. If they can seal everybody, get him to the edge, we're looking really good. They practiced that all week. If you were watching, they've really put a focus. If you were watching inside the 605, he was on there and he talked about we got to protect the outside against the Warriors. They're going to be really, really dangerous. Color guard coming out here in Elk Point. We're going to have a moment. We're going to honor America by keeping this here. The Elk Point High School band, the Huskies. Is that a dog pound? Anyhow, color guard coming out, and we honor America here for a brief moment. Well, Gerald, back to our pregame. You know, talking about strengths and weaknesses. Coach Terry feeling they're going to be really strong up the middle, as good as anybody in the state. The Warriors, he respects their speed to the outside. I didn't hear him talk about the Warrior passing game, kind of that X factor in tonight's game. The ends, you know, he referenced all his kids were disappointed Sean Hammerbeck wasn't going to play in this game. Well, I've got video of him playing against them last year if they'd like to see that. It was dominant, ugly for them.
Yeah.
Tonight they're going to see.
But you can understand wanting to see the very best Warrior team you could possibly bring to the field. I get that, but yeah, you're right. Do you really want that, though? Do you really want that?
So, as you can see, 4 Huskies out there, 4 Warriors out there, some National Guardmen, and a family. Not sure what that's about. Help me out.
Well, it's, veteran or military appreciation night. It looks like a man in uniform out there, perhaps, and not sure what that is. course, we can't quite hear the PA announcer over the sound of the I-29 traffic going by like 200 feet away from us. Don't have to worry about crowd noise here. You have to worry about interstate noise. But, yeah, the Huskies, of course, finishing last year up with 10-2. Like you said, that 13-7 well-contested game against Hot Springs that ended their 8-game win streak. And before that, about a third of the way through their season, they had that other loss that they suffered, and that broke their 16-win streak. Warriors know all about that. The price of being successful and putting together huge win streaks, it means you're not going to win every game forever, and so they've had to bounce back from those just as well as the Warriors. So in that aspect, both teams pretty familiar with what success feels like, and also having to kind of start over, even if it is just for a game.
That looked familiar out there. Warriors win, defer to the second half, and Elk Point will take the ball.
The number 2 ranked Huskies coming in at 2-0, again with wins over 0-3 Parker, 54-0, and a 2-1 MVP team, 36-33 just last week. Of course, they got us tonight, and they average just in these first 2 games 45 points. They give up 17, while the Warriors only averaging 30, probably a bit lower, only on a 2-game average. It's not, it's pretty rough to even make, but after last game for the Warriors, when they had such limited possessions, you got to feel that definitely helped contribute to that lower offensive output. But nonetheless, only scoring 30 points a game. I say only. We're used to a little more than that historically, but only giving up 3 points.
But you look at strength of schedule and who's played who. You've got a defending state champion Hot Springs team. Wagner team, tonight they're playing number 5 MVP.
Yep.
It's a team that I put in my top 4. I actually have them at number 3 in the state of South Dakota.
Yep, this is
the number 2 in my poll isn't on this field. It's up in Sioux Valley with Winter as number 1. EPJ could prove a lot to me tonight. They're 4, maybe 5 in my poll. So, but that's why we play the game.
Yeah, it looks like junior Anthony Tatro, number 1. Number 14, Grayson Gerard, a senior, and 23, Brody Van Rokel, the sophomore. 3 deep guys back to receive the Jackson Day kickoff. And an end-over-end kick going to be taken at the 12, and a little reverse action given to Tatro. Tatro still on his feet out across the 30, maybe about the 31-yard line, where the Huskies will take over for offense here to start things out.
Good boot again.
Yep.
Wins tonight. They're out of the South. Jackson may not have had it at his back. Puts it deep. The reverse kind of fools the Warriors for a moment. And they start out at the 31. Still, nice kickoff by Jackson Day.
Yep. Only 7 unbeaten teams in Class 11B coming into tonight. Obviously, there's going to be less. Quick snap. Read well, missed tackle though, and nice team defense there, getting to the ball. A lot of Warriors coming to the ball. Like to see that, making tackles. And that was number 42, Ashton Fairbanks, a senior for the Huskies on the first run from scrimmage. Gain of 3, it'll be up 2nd and 7. Ball on the 33-yard line. Call it 34.
Yeah, we'll call it a... Wow.
Interesting. Center on the line, ready to go. Trips for a moment. That's going to be Gale keeping it himself. Out to the 40-yard line, going to be stopped real close to the first down.
We'll call it 3rd and 1?
Yeah, 3rd and less than 1. 3rd and feet for sure.
Great play fake because I lost it in the line. I thought the interior of Faninga and Bartles had swallowed that one up. That's the play I believe that Elk Point scored in the Dome on the Warriors 2 years ago.
Now whistles blow.
They're going to give a first down. That's interesting.
Are they just looking at the ball, going to say where it was spotted was enough for the first down?
Yeah.
There was no. Okay.
Yep.
That's a little bit unusual.
Yeah.
Center's got his hand on the ball. There's 2 guys in the line of scrimmage. They're ready to break the huddle, and they decide it's a first down. So it's 1st and 10.
This is rugby.
And that looked a little bit like rugby there.
Really is kind of a rugby scrum.
Pile up the middle. But yeah, you'll see the center, Addison Peterson, come up to the ball, and he'll just be set and ready. And then Anthony Tatro, a junior wideout, comes up and ready, and then the rest of the team breaks huddle, doesn't give the Warriors any pre-snap reads at all. This one handed off to Van Rokel, and he's going to be stopped for a minimal gain of about a yard is all. It's going to bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and about 7. And we have an injured Warrior.
I think that's Matt Brozick
on the 45-yard line with the knee again.
Yeah.
It is, and that's what you kind of worry about is how many times and how often is that going to happen before maybe it's just one you can't get up and keep playing from. Of course, very noticeably, as mentioned earlier, Sean Hammerbeck still out from his situation, and so yeah, you're missing big end play there, and those two guys, if they're not, Brozick's obviously not able to return, but he was out earlier and got back in. We've seen that prior game, so hopefully the same thing can happen here.
Joey Anderson going to be the one that replaces him in that lineup, Gerald. Don't mind that at all. Joey Anderson, stout.
And he loves to play. And that one's going to be right out near the first down into Warrior territory. This one they're not even going to measure.
It's going to be short.
No, they're waving the sticks on.
Wow.
I would agree with you. It looks a little short from here, but they did not even hesitate, and they're just going to give them the first down.
Yeah.
So interesting. First you see the one where they're almost ready to snap the ball and decide to give him first down. This one they didn't even look twice and gave him, it looked like he was a little short. Nice job that time by the Warriors. That's going to be Evan Bartles all over that one. Tackle for a loss, or a short loss on the play. 2nd and a long 10 for the Huskies, just across the 50 into Warrior territory at the 49.
Winter has been very effective at defending everything except the play where they fake to the fullback. He becomes your lead blocker. Gale behind him. Let's see if they've ran it twice on 3rd down. Do they come here on 2nd down?
Oh. And it's going to be play action, rolling out to his right. All kinds of time. Now he's going to tuck it and run. And a good tackle laid down at the 47-yard line.
Should we say Seth Heath? Cash Heath.
Let's not confuse the people.
Yeah, no, we're not going to get back into that.
We're going to stick with Seth, but
nice job.
3rd and 8. Yeah, and a nice job. That time Gale just rolling out to his right off play action. Had nowhere to really go with it and ends up trying to run with it. Gets close to 3 off the run. So another 3rd and long situation. Let's see if the Warriors can hold up here. Again, coming out of that quick break from the huddle. Quick to the line. Now he tried a little bit of a hard count. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Huskies as the Warriors did not bite on that one.
Coach Terry realized he was going to try to get the cheap 5 and then, okay, let's call something serious. We'll step away. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a 4th-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And man in motion ball on the ground. They'll pick it up. Kind of a busted play, but he will get a couple out to the 45-yard line. That was Gunnar Ewing, number 24 on the carry for the Huskies. But it's going to bring up 4th and 6 for the Huskies in Warrior territory at the 45. You got to assume they have the confidence to go for it here at this point. They could certainly try to pin the Warriors deep, but
got a guy out all the way out here alone.
Yeah, I say Osborne coming out here for some help. We had an issue there for a moment.
Keaton Gale's the key here. Whether a pass or a run, the quarterback ever so dangerous. And
that's a punt. Pooch. And Pooch indeed not going to be the depth they were hoping for. Warriors will start at the 24-yard line for the first time here on offense. We'll get a look at the Warriors.
So, Gerald, let's go back to your pregame. We were talking about Elk Point Jefferson being that team that is able to put up 40-some points during the course of the season. Have they faced a defense like Winters that's given up three a game?
A touchdown to Wagner and shutout to Hot Springs with the breakdown. But yeah, average of 3. No,
the winner counters with 2 split outs wide. Coach Nas going to go a little bit different here.
We'll see Phillips under center, and that one not going to be much on first down.
2 yards.
Gus Bartles, the ball carrier for the Warriors. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 now. Ball on the 26-yard line. Yeah, the Huskies know as much as we know. We're not going to probably stray too far from our game plan here. We know the strength of our football, and while we do have some talent at the quarterback position in a couple young men, we're still going to run the ball. Here's Keyser on the toss. Had some room for just a minute. Looked like there's going to be a lot more. We'll still take it. Going to set up 3rd and very manageable here, but Keyser looked like he was maybe going to bust a big one. Instead, he'll go for about 5. Going to bring up 3rd and 2.
There's that speed to the outside that Coach Terry was so worried about.
Well, so many times we'll see, teams defensively really crowd the line of scrimmage, just get 10 in the box. At some point, hopefully, you figure you dial up some things to kind of counter that, make them stay true to a little more traditional defensive alignment. Here they're going to send Olsen in motion. Phillips just going to keep it himself. He's got the first down out across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
And he gets up limping.
We'll call it the 37-yard line. We're going by the near side here, official here. He had more on the 36, but I thought it was 37, so we'll stick with 37.
You saw that, right? Quincy Phillips out of the game.
Yes.
Eli Vober.
And they won't miss a beat.
No.
We've seen that. We've seen that in the game against Wagner. Each young man getting a couple series, and maybe not the design tonight. Maybe it was. Either way, yeah. Phillips on the run.
I think he only got
gingerly.
His foot probably got stepped on.
And Vober into a pile. Again, not going to be a lot there. Gain a couple again. Pretty similar to their first down. Maybe 3 this time. 2nd and 7. Ball right on the 40-yard line. Yeah, worth mentioning. Winters facing its 3rd top 5 ranked team of the season in as many games. So, I mean, like I said, we knew the strength of their schedule was definitely going to be the first part of it, and it certainly has been. There's a little toss getting in there behind, and a nice pickup on 2nd down. That should be no, they're going to mark it short.
Well, let's eyeball it and give it to us.
3rd and 1. Now, I don't like that spot. Honestly, I couldn't tell the play before that. I thought it was maybe a couple. They gave him 3 in that big pile of forward progress. Now this one, maybe a tough spot. But either way, 3rd and 1. That's right where you want to be if you're the Warriors. It's nearly as good as 1st and 10 here. So another set of downs getting out near midfield at the 46. They'll send Keyser in motion. They're going to get him to jump, and Winter will get the first down.
I know they're going to get him to jump, but I want Eli to stay under center the entire time.
You got to sell that a little harder. Make sure that there's no doubt who moved who. I agree. But first flag of the night comes out, and we'll go 5 yards against the Huskies, and we'll give Winter a first down. They're facing 3rd and 1. It's now 1st and 10 into Husky territory at the 49.
You bring up the fact, first penalty of the game. I go back to the semifinal game last year against Winter. Winter had 2 turnovers, penalties. EPJ played the perfect game.
How about the boys up front working with the blocks and Keyser settling in behind them, finding the crease. Sorry to interrupt you, but a nice run on first down. And the best from first down so far. He's going to pick up nearly 7 yards. He's going to set up 2nd and 3. Go ahead, finish.
No, I just, EPJ last year played the perfect game against the Warriors in the semifinals to advance to that championship game against Hot Springs. Tonight was going to be one of the same question marks coming into this game. Can they possibly do that a second straight game against the Warriors?
21-16 victory last year in that semifinal at Warrior Field. Here's Keyser going to be tripped up out near the first down. And he's got enough. So he'll get about 3.5, needed 3, and they'll move the chains again, headed to the north.
Three winner first downs.
3 minutes to go here in what's been a fairly fast-moving first quarter.
One drop back, you can't even call it a pass from Keaton Gale.
Right.
Both teams keeping it smash mouth football right here on the ground. I think both coaches letting his big men, the horses, the hogs up front, establish identity.
Over hands off. Bartles, the quick fullback hitter right up the middle. And looks like he's got 3, possibly 4 on first down. I'll give him 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line of the Huskies as the sun is starting to set just over the treetops here. Coaching 2 minutes to go here, 2nd and 7.
Dare I say this is starting to, and I don't want to jinx it, but it's starting to feel like the West Central game right now. Too early to tell, obviously, but that offensive line in the ends establishing control on that line of scrimmage.
Holber, quarterback draw, nothing much there for him. Going to get a couple.
I think I got him hurt there.
Yeah.
Should just shut up.
We'll get a couple. It's going to set up 3rd and just a hair over 5 yards to go here for the Warriors. This will be their 3rd and longest yards to go here. But clearly in 4-down territory pretty comfortably here, so you don't necessarily have to look at it as 3rd and we need 5, as 3rd and we need something positive.
2 would be wonderful. 3, 4, ideal.
Holber again under center.
Oh, he picked up a couple.
Yeah, a pretty good stick inside there. I think Keyser stopped dead in his tracks. I'm going to give him 1, and it's going to bring up 4th and 4.
That was less than ideal.
Yeah, and he's up just a little bit of a limp. He's going to head over to the sideline.
Cramp, the way he's walking.
Wilbur brings the play in from Coach Nas on the sideline for the Warriors. Ball spotted on the left hash, 4th and 4 at the 33-yard line of the Huskies. Big play already here of the first half. Warriors held defensively after Elk Point put together a little drive. Now inside a minute to go, Warriors facing a 4th and 4. And they didn't get him to jump this time. As Olsen goes in motion, he'll get the toss this time, tries to cut it back.
I think he got there.
And it looks like on the far side he's going to have it. First down.
Wow.
A huge first down picked up by the Warriors as we're ticking down the final 10 seconds of the first quarter. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, earlier in the year I was talking about him and Bolander when they cut. I want to see him plant that foot and just hit the hole.
Boom.
He did.
We just saw it.
Yeah,
absolutely
he did.
Planted it. And that's the end of the first. We got a scoreless game here. Each team with not even with one full possession yet. What a game so far.
Smash mouth football. Harvey Nas would be impressed. Remembering the legend. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln.
Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a recarpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start stop technology, you'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln, Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And welcome back. Just taking a quick look at the flag here. It's a little breezy, not the real strong wind compared to what we were used to yesterday in winter, but there is a breeze nonetheless. The flag is waving. Winter basically going to be going nearly head on into the wind now for the second quarter here. And officials taking an extra second to get everything ready, and chains correctly spotted over on the sideline. So Oak Point Jefferson going to take advantage of it real quick. And that last little word from Coach. Got a fresh 12 on the scoreboard. Start the second quarter here. The Warriors will have it 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line of the Huskies. Keyser back in the game for the Warriors. Vober still under center. And we'll play action. Vober going to roll out. He decides to keep it. Oh, he's going to get it.
Is that a late hit, man? I don't like that. That was somebody coming in way late.
But Vober used to running from that position, able to pick up nearly 7 yards. Call it second and a real short 4.
So Eli last year, starting quarterback for the Colome Cowboys, they played a similar double wing, but with a 9-man set. He's an absolute huge RPO, run pass threat, run pass option threat here for the Warriors.
And once again, they'll send Olsen in fake motion, trying to get EPJ to jump. They will not bite on it. And Vober going to tuck it. He's got the corner. It's going to be a race to the edge. At the pylon. No, he's going to be out at the 1-yard line. Vober stopped at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal from the 1 on the carry around the end from Vober.
What
he got that
a play. What a play.
Hearing a little chatter from the fans. Trust me, we've thought a few things ourselves here early about officiating and spots of the ball, etc. But pylon was knocked over, but also definitely depends on where the ball was at the time and what exactly hit the pylon. Things go into that. We'll trust the officials on the field for that one for sure. 1st and goal from the 1. They'll send Olsen in motion. He'll take it right up the gut, and he's in for the touchdown. Warriors. Warriors strike first here, 6-0 on the 1-yard carry from Zach Olsen.
You know, dare I say, this reminds me a lot of the West Central game.
Did you already say that one?
I think I might have, but I mean, the entire drive, even on that 4th and 4, Winter very, very. It felt like a lot of confidence.
Calm, confident.
Yeah.
Which you know what you've got to have. You've got to have that in your team. With the program that you have, facing a program like this. If you don't, there's something wrong, and the game might not go well. Here we'll line up for 2. Try to get those extra couple points here on the Huskies early. Vober on the designed run. He's going to be stopped short, tackled for a loss of 1 on the play. So the score will stay 6-0. That those always prove to be crucial in games like this. They always feel at least twice as big.
We'll step away. We'll be back in 2 minutes here in Elk Point, South Dakota. Warriors number 1 versus Huskies number 2.
The right nutrition.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
For more than 100 years, John Deere
Welcome
Credit
back
has
to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And we're coming back, 10:57 to go here in the opening half, fresh off a Warrior touchdown. Unsuccessful on the two-point conversion, though, as Day sends it away. Nice high end over end kick. Gonna hit the turf, some confusion there. Gonna be picked up by Van Rokel.
I got to tell you, I was confused. I couldn't find the ball.
Yeah, I followed it the whole way, and I wondered who was going to get it. It looked like there was some confusion as who the return man would be. And they let the ball hit the turf. That was a very returnable kick, but not able to grab it on the run. So probably sacrificed a little starting field position there for the Huskies. Still not horrible at the 24-yard line, but you got to think it could have been a bit more had you caught it on the run. We'll take that kick from Jackson Day. And the special teams work of the Warriors here. 1st and 10 from the 24 for the Huskies. And Keaton Gale, senior quarterback, at the helm. Working out of the gun. He's got it back next to him. That's Ewing. Will take the handoff. And Warriors all over that one on the left side. Going to be stopped for a minimal gain close to a yard, and we'll bring them 2nd and 9.
Cenex Zip Trip is your local convenience store with 5 locations throughout South Dakota, offering top-tier gasoline and Cenex premium diesel fuels. Stop in for a great selection of your favorite snacks, beverages, pizza, and other hot foods. Become a Zip Trip Rewards member and save 5 cents per...
And Warriors going to hold pretty good defensively for a second play in a row as Gale kept it himself in that dual threat quarterback. Going to pick up close to 3, and it's going to set up 3rd and a long 6 here for the Huskies in a little bit of an early hole on down and distance as the Warriors try to go 3 and out here. Coming out more conventionally here as a not that quick break the huddle, snap the ball type look for the Huskies. And they'll play action fake, pass completed. And Aiden Hammett, freshman wideout, 6'3", going to pick up a first down out to the 40-yard line for the Huskies.
Great catch, but great coverage also. I mean, that was bam, bam, beautiful backside slant. Gale threw it where he knew his receiver would be. It was Austin Blair in the coverage over there, I think, on that side. Maybe Schroeder. I think it was Blair. Hit him same time the ball got there.
Little play action fake to Ewing. Possibly a little bit of a bite on that. 1st and 10 from the 40. Here come the Huskies with Gale working out a shotgun. Another fake handoff. Oh, missed tackle in the backfield, and he'll scramble for 3. Could have been a tackle for a loss. I think that was Shippey getting in the backfield for the Warriors. The senior tackle for the Warriors.
So we saw the hustle to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to just sugar huddle. That's where they don't go back. They're going to be about 3 yards off the ball. Gale will call the play. The line will take their positions, and they're trying to keep Winter's defense from substituting.
And another timeout going to be called by Coach Terry.
Didn't like what he saw. Defense had reacted nicely. Warriors going to force another timeout. We're going to step away. We'll be back in 1 minute here from Elk Point, South Dakota, just east of I-29.
Gallon of fuel every day. Plus earn and redeem points for further discounts. Sign up at CenexZipTrip.com. Cenex Zip Trip is a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities when it comes to game day.
Welcome Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Well, in a battle at number 1 versus number 2, you expect a good game, and we've had a good game. Elk Point Jefferson with their second possession here in, 16 minutes of football. Warriors with one possession that resulted in a touchdown. Smash mouth football.
And coming out of the timeout, we have a little bit of officials wanting to figure things out here, which is okay. I don't mind them getting on the same page. 2nd and 7 for the Huskies. Ball on their own 43-yard line. And a straight drop pass in the air over the outstretched arms of Fairbanks. That's number 42, Ashton Fairbanks, the senior tight end for the Huskies. That one, if it was a little more accurate of a throw, I got to believe probably would have been hauled in out near first down. But
good coverage, though. Heath
yeah,
from that
again,
linebacker position right on his tail.
Making them have to hit their target for sure.
Sometimes you don't have to be in their grill, knock it away to make a play. Just being there, forcing that tougher throw, as you said. If it had been a little easier throw, that was an easy first down. So good coverage. 3rd and 7, empty backfield for Gale. And they'll send man in motion. That's Van Rokel. He'll take the ball and going to be stopped at the 45-yard line. And so now it's 4th and decision time for the Huskies. The yard marker, or the down marker on the other side, said 4th down going into that play.
He thought it was a turnover. Yeah, you never know. Sometimes they're sleeping, sometimes they are on the ball, quite literally.
I'm going to call this a 4th and short 6. Oh, we got to call it 5.
Yeah, it's 5. Knows the football at 5, and they're in punt formation. Expect any tricks here from them with the wind at their back. Oh,
jump on that left side of the line there for Elk Point Jefferson.
And
second penalty of the game.
One offsides, one false start, both 5-yard penalties. This will back them up to 4th and 10 now at their own 40, and you got to think for sure. Definitely punt situation here. Saw that first punt out of the shotgun pretty much. High snap, reached in, no pressure still though. And a wobbly punt, they got to get away from it. And fortunately, I was a little bit holding my breath on that one too. Keyser really close to it, might have got shoved into it, but
Coach Shaw's not happy right now up in the press box, the big press box.
If you have a wobbly punt that you know you're not going to field, there's no purpose to get near it. And he had to elude that one at the last second. And then also, if I'm not even sure who that was, and I don't need to call anybody out personally, but if I'm that nearest warrior to the ball, I'm probably trying to hustle after it to make sure, like, hey, maybe I need to, cover this. Nobody reacted to it, so that was kind of the ball to be taken by the Huskies if they thought that Keyser had touched it, but no touch. So Warriors maintain possession off the punt from their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10, with Bober under center. And Bolander in motion. They'll fake straight up the middle, and a nice gain on first down at 10 yards. And it should be enough for a first down.
Riken Oral on the carry there.
Riken Oral's first carry of the ball game.
You know what? I think that's his second of the season. His first one went for, a 40-yard touchdown, 35-yard touchdown in week 1? Don't know.
I'm definitely not. You're trusting my memory and my observation skills. Oof.
It's really disappointing, though, for him that a 10-yard carry for a first down is going to cut your yards per carry in half.
Right. Well, that's what we always talk about, these Warriors. They're all talented in their own right, and if they run other teams, they would have 130 yards, 150 yards every game. They're just not normally going to get that with this talent and this style of football. There you're going to see Vober keeping himself for a couple yards.
Big 76 on the bottom of that play. Who's 76, Gerald?
That's Keaton Hines, a junior.
Yeah.
Listed at 6 foot 220 for the Huskies.
Wilbur's going to pick up 4 and get to second 6. But Keaton Hines, I think, part of that state championship Legion baseball team. The big man, very charismatic, energetic man. Doesn't surprise me to see him on the bottom of that pile.
I'm going to not be quite as optimistic as you. I'm going to give it second and a short 7.
Okay.
It's right in between, I think. Either way. Oh, here's a handoff and a quick tackle that time by Caleb Heyerts, number 52. That's the sophomore for the Huskies, making the quick stop after a gain of 1. And now for sure it is a 3rd and 6 ball at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, nice job by the left side of the Elk Point Jefferson Husky line. The big man over there.
With 5.5 minutes to go, Jody, you'd love to see this long drive end in a touchdown. It's got to start with this play here, though. If you go 4th and too long, that's going to be a punt. But I'd like to see this one go and go up by 2 scores right before the half. They'll send Bolander in motion. They'll hit him straight up the gut again. That time, Elk Point not fooled. Same play that got him that first 10-yard carry of this drive.
We'll call it 4th and 3.
Yep. Going to go for 3 yards, and it will be 4th and 3. And at this stage of the game and area in the field, that's definitely going to be a punt for the Warriors.
Almost felt like they're at the end of that series. Coach Terry, in the brain of the offensive coordinator, Coach Nas, got hit hard with that fullback dive for the first down. In the next,
you know, it's tempting to go do it again.
Yeah, next 4 plays, he almost had the perfect defensive call each time. Yeah. So for the second time this year, Aiden Schroeder will punt.
And no pressure, punt away. Going to be a decent one if it takes a Warrior roll. And it's just going to dive pretty close to where it landed. It'll be down at the 36-yard line of the Huskies. So they'll swap sides of the field here, and we'll see the Huskies once more on offense, looking for their first score of the game here with 4:13 remaining in the second quarter.
Good punt by Schroeder. Doesn't quite flip the field as deeply as we'd like, but definitely flip the field.
And no return is always good.
That's really, really good.
That helps even on a shorter punt. So 1st and 10, again from the 36-yard line. Gale out of the gun. Ewing to his left in the backfield. Man in motion is Girard. They'll toss it to him in a jet sweep. And it's going to go for about 3, maybe we'll call it 4.
Gus Bartles and Blair in there.
Second and 6 for the Huskies from the 41-yard line. Remember, only 1 timeout also. Coach Terry had to use a couple of them pre-snap, seeing things he didn't like. So time could become an issue depending on how long this drive. Nice. That's close to a TFL. We're going to give him forward progress right back to the line, so it'll stay 3rd and 6.
Derek Faninga playing a great game right now.
Say Faninga for sure, one of the bodies in there, plugging it up, making the play.
They're saying Brozick and Faninga, that left side. I saw Derek. And I do
it's hard to miss Derek.
Yeah.
He's been a big man his whole childhood. 3rd and 6, your Warriors looking for a 3 and out and giving themselves some time with 3 timeouts to try to get that touchdown drive. After all, they give it to Ewing. Ewing cuts it up, and he's going to lunge forward. It'll be about a yard shy of the first down, but again, under 3 minutes to go here at the 45-yard line. What do you think? How aggressive are they?
Very aggressive. What is it? 4th and 1?
4th and 1.
Yeah.
He was able to get a couple yards at the end, just lunging forward, not giving up on the play. He was hit before that, but so 4th and 1 as the clock continues to roll here. That's the thing, is they'll give the Warriors the ball back with about 2 minutes to go if they don't get it. And I gotta say, the Warriors stopped it.
Oh my goodness!
Warriors hold on 4th down.
Oh my goodness!
How about that?
Brozick in there, Faninga, Bartles. 55 to Thumper, Curtis in there. Woo-hoo-hoo!
So Huskies try to go quick, and it did not catch the Warriors. They hold them to not give up a yard. And so now the Warriors set up nicely here with 3 timeouts, 2:18 to go. 1st and 10 inside Husky territory at the 45. Do you possibly see one go up in the air here?
Not yet.
Not yet? Not on first down?
Not on first down. I think maybe second or third, maybe after a first down. I think you're going to you get the ball second half first.
Yep. Yeah, this is kind of a bonus possession here that you maybe weren't expecting to have after that last punt. Here's Zach Olson over on the right side. He'll pick up 5.
Zach with a couple carries, running with bad intentions. I like that. Not messing around. He's getting the ball. He's hitting the hole.
4, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, we'll go 2nd and 6. That was 4. But Zach running really well tonight. We've only seen Carson with that one carry. Was cramping a little bit. Maybe he had a second carry, but fullback's been the name of the game here so far.
From the 41, Olson in motion. Straight drop back. Vober has a man wide open. Touchdown Warriors hits Carson Keyser. Touchdown Warriors for the second time tonight. Warriors find the end zone.
Boy, I was fooled bad.
What a pass from Vober.
Yeah,
no
Eli
pressure,
Vober.
Good protection, good timing, getting the ball out on time. And boy, nobody was on Keyser. They lost track of him. He got behind everybody, and it was just up to Vober to deliver a pass into the hands. That he did, and Keyser finds the end zone. 12-0 and 1:28 to go. The only thing you don't like is, even though they've only got one timeout, it almost happened too quickly.
We'll see.
But I'm not going to nitpick. I'll take it. So trying to get the point after back here. Another 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And that one's going to get Bartles to move.
Yeah, you can have one back, your wing back go in motion as we did with Keyser.
Right.
Vober comes up. Gus Bartles steps forward thinking, Gus was getting the carry there.
Yeah, he was just,
without a doubt.
Just ready.
But when he sees Vober come out of that's why I want to see him tucked under there. Stay under there. Let your wing back reset. Stay tucked.
Yeah, the play's not going if your quarterback's not pulling the ball out of the center's hands. I agree. But then again, that's obviously a point that I'll probably hopefully be coached on, worked on a little bit there.
I'm glad that's the only thing I have to nitpick in the first half.
So we'll line him back up again. Just gives him a little more room to do things here after that 5-yard penalty. Oh, and Vober's in trouble instantly, but he stays on his feet, gets out of the tackle, and now he's going to let it fly into the end zone, going to be picked off. And in South Dakota high school football, that's just a dead play.
Looked like one of the D-backs just flung Blair to the ground.
Ashton Fairbanks was all over Vober way quicker than he wanted.
We're going to step away. Warriors lead 12-0. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Just like our hometown winter Warriors strive to win on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help every acre of your operation reach its full potential. With the full lineup of seed and crop protection products, precision planting equipment, livestock feed, and more, Elevate is your go-to for any of your farming and ranching needs. Elevate is looking forward to watching the Warriors dominate this year and are poised to help you dominate your farming and ranching goals as well. Visit Elevate Agronomics in winter or elevateagronomics.com to learn more. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
And we saw Grayson Girard on the return for the Huskies from the 22-yard line. Once again, Jackson Day kickoff. Not quite as deep as he's able to send them, but pretty effective. Nice end over end, good hang time. And they're hitting the turf. They're not able to field them and give that good running return. So have to pick it up off the turf and basically start from a dead stop. So again, Huskies not with horrible field position at all at their 31 here, but not a lot of time to work with and only one timeout in their pocket.
Did no time come off the clock?
You know what? I think that's an interesting point that they may be hopefully trying to figure out now, but maybe not.
There had to have been 6 seconds that should have come off the clock.
Okay, they took 5 seconds off.
Okay.
I'll take that. Yeah, it was a minute 28 after the score. You're right. Good pickup on that one. I didn't even see that. And the Huskies going to commit their third penalty.
And the big man underneath celebrating that. Not sure about why, but Faninga and Evan Bartles throwing hooks at each other down there.
You don't suppose there's a little false cadence going on?
It's a penalty if you get
caught.
I
know it is. I'm sure it's not. I guarantee you that's not going on. I just had to throw that out there as a little bit of humor. I don't know why they'd be celebrating other than, hey, I guess it's a good thing for us. So that one completed and still on his feet as Keyser takes him out using the sideline. That one, Luke Schmitz, the big junior, 6'2", 200 pounds, target for Gale. And that's really what the Huskies needed here on
first and 15.
Yeah. Able to pick up the first down out to the 45-yard line for the Huskies.
And Schmitz gets out of bounds.
And, of course, yeah, clock stopped. That's a crucial thing here at this point. Of course, the clock would stop for the chains anyways, but I don't know. There seems to be a lot of discussion in between plays sometimes between the officials. And, again, I have no problem. Is there an injured?
There might be a player down.
Okay, through the legs and the hips, I can see that now. He's off the field but very near the sideline. It might give him a little bit.
My goodness, that's got to be Schmitz, who was the receiver.
You're right. Yeah, it's definitely a Husky, and there wasn't anybody else around. That was just Keyser and Schmitz, Luke Schmitz. It is, and so they'll stand him up under his own power. He's going to walk over to the table. Good to see.
In the way the trainer's holding him, it's a left shoulder. There is no doubt in my mind it's the left shoulder.
Trying to feel it under the shoulder pads. Like, let's see, does this one look and feel like that one does? Meanwhile, here's Gale, all kinds of time. Just going to float it out, finds his target, and going to get it out of the Bolander tackle, and Bartles will get him shoved out of bounds. That one completed to Ashton Fairbanks, the senior tight end, 6'2", 210. So some big targets out there for Gale.
Do you remember earlier in the year when we hit a double out with the end going deep, and I said that play looks like Elk Point, the play they always hit on us? They just hit it on us again.
And that time, no pressure at all on Gale. Had all kinds of time, just delivered a touch pass, just laid it out there right where it needed to be, and then yards after the catch, again, missed tackle, that time by the Warriors, and with 1:03 to go, clock stopped again. This time they're going to have pressure, but a screen set up, and it's an incomplete pass. That one helps, although Warriors were there. Kellen Brozick, one of them right there.
That's an interesting screen because
Grayson Gerard.
The linemen are going right, and he cuts back to the left, and they throw it to the left away from the blockers.
The protection, yeah.
Trying to get the one-on-one with the defensive end on the backside.
Assume it's drawn up that way. You could always have a little breakdown there. You never know for sure
Coach
at this
Terry,
level, but most likely drawn up that way.
He's so creative.
There's Gale running out to his right, going to throw it on the run. Pass complete. Inbounds, though.
Was it a first down? It is a first down, so they'll stop.
Aiden Schroeder on the stop for the Warriors. Would have been ruled down anyways. I guess I don't know the official stat on that. If Schroeder touching him made a difference there or not, he would have been down first catching the ball anyways.
Yeah, first down stops the clock. It's going to be a timeout on the field by the Warriors. They're going to make some quick adjustments here. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
They're going to get that one to the Huskies.
Agramax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agramax, shaping the future of ag.
Being a part of to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Back here at the Dog Pound, we'll call it the dog pound here in Elk Point. The Huskies. As long as it's not a dog pound in Ohio.
Oh, yeah. Well,
we're not going there.
No, we will not even go there. We're going to keep it football focused. 44 seconds remaining. Last timeout used by the Huskies, so that's their third and final one, so they have 44 seconds to work with.
They've moved the ball this far in 39 seconds.
Empty backfield, Gale. Going to have some pressure in his face now. And pass complete right to the sideline. And they're going to say he got out of bounds.
Gerard with a nice catch.
So working the sideline, absolutely throws it. They're going to say he went out of bounds. It looked like, I think he looked like he was probably down inbounds, but they're going to say he was out, so clock stopped at 37 seconds to go. Now he's looking left the whole way. Oh, had a man. Absolutely overthrew him. He's going to want that one back. Had Grayson Gerard with room around him and just overthrows him.
He was wide open.
Yes, he was. Second time tonight we've seen Gale overthrow an open target. That one wide open. It would have been big-time payoff.
That's got to be Zach Olson reacted, but late to the throw. If he puts it on a dime, it's a touchdown.
Now keep an eye on Ewing. Even though they don't have any timeouts left, we're thinking pass the whole way. He's going to come out of the backfield. That one in the end zone up for grabs, and it'll hit the turf as Heath's seen it, but too late. Pass broken up again, and that time by Olson. And on the coverage, 28 seconds to go. This is where real time, it takes forever to get a little bit of game time clock chewed up here with 28 seconds to go. 2 incomplete passes. It's 3rd and goal from just inside the 10-yard line for the Huskies. And they'll have 2 once again out to the left, 1 to the right, and Ewing with Gale in the backfield. And pressure coming from the blind side, and that one incomplete. Trying to hit Fairbanks back in the game.
And again,
that was Schmitz that was out earlier anyways, wasn't it?
And again, though, Gerald, it's the slants.
Yeah, and that was there. That was there for the Huskies. So 4th and goal here. We've seen the Warriors hold on 4th and 1 earlier in a big stop. That led to their second score of the game. We're hoping for a big one here at 4th and goal from just inside the 10 for the Huskies. 3 incomplete passes so far. And at this point, a run is definitely an option. Now there's a false start. With the passing game of the Huskies, I'm not sure you'll definitely take the penalty yardage. You'd rather have them have to get 15 than 10. But with the passing game of the Huskies, I'm not sure that hurts them a whole lot. If you're a run heavy and hard first team, that would be a killer to try to do 15, but 15 through the air is not nearly as difficult. That does probably take the run out. I was just thinking at that point, they have no timeouts left. They have to get it to the end zone on 4th and goal, so they could think pass, and then run it. This time, 15 yards out, probably not going to be the case if it ever was even a thought. Gale back to pass, has plenty of protection, and he's going to way overthrow it to the back of the end zone. Might even have been out of bounds in the back of the end zone, so the Warriors hold defensively again, and a second big stop on 4th down here in the second quarter. And so with 17 seconds left, 3 timeouts, not probably going to matter much. I'm sure the Warriors are just going to be more than happy to take a 12-0 lead here to the half.
Oh, 12-0 lead at the half?
with the ball to start the third.
With the ball to start the third. This is the beauty of a double wing offense. No pistol. You're going to just come up right under center. Eli Vober take the snap, kneel it.
And Huskies just standing up. Wouldn't that have been something if they tried a little trick?
The old Miami Dolphin.
Exactly.
Fake the spike and throw it for the touch. Yeah. We have no official stats tonight. I'm going to stat this one when I get home Sunday night. Got a wedding tomorrow.
Yes,
going to take in my oldest daughter's wedding, and that's going to happen right after this game. I'm heading north. thinking of y'all. We know you're watching up there. I know Justin Day officiating up there. Anyhow, that's...
I'm going to give a quick shout out to Letty, Maisie, and Troyan, my 3 daughters at home watching with Grandma and Papa. They're all watching on the big screen at Dad's place tonight.
Hey, girls.
So.
Who let the dogs out?
I bet they're laughing at that.
We're going to step away. We'll be back in about 8 minutes.
Means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County, serving Winter, Colome, and the surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you'll find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 842-1481 or stop down to 125 West 3rd to start your subscription today. Don't forget our deadlines, Friday at 5 p.m. for The Advocate and 12 on Fridays for The Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud partner of Winter Warriors Live and wish the Warriors and Lady Warriors success all this season.
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses. And quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in Winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems, too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Early seed season is here. Littow Seed carries Hefty brand corn and beans for their genetics, technology, and treatments. Hefty's corn has been very drought tolerant and an excellent yielding. We also have Enlist and XtendFlex soybeans for your choice in herbicide. With Dynagrow, we're at the top of the South Dakota field trials for their sunflowers and milo. And with Millbarn, we're the leader in grass, cover crop, and forages. Call 605-840-4591 for Littow Seed, your source for corn to cover crops, soybeans to sunflowers, and all forages. That's 605-840-4591.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Schrader Electric and Control, located in Winter, is available for all your electrical service needs. With close to 40 years of experience, Brian and his crew can take care of all your electrical projects, residential or commercial. Schrader Electric works with new construction, remodels, and new additions. Call Brian at 605-840-8913 to get a quote or schedule your next electrical service. Schrader Electric and Control is a proud sponsor of the schools on the Live Ticket Network.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in. Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can create a personalized, goal-based plan to help you prepare for whatever life brings, so you can feel more confident about your financial future. Call Wealth Partners, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, today at 605-842-3832. That's 605-842-3832. Office is located at 214 East 2nd Street, Winters, South Dakota, 57580. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Easy Entrees is a locally owned business that specializes in take and bake entrees. We feature an assortment of frozen, ready-to-bake options for you to choose from. All of our recipes are made with care and fresh ingredients so that you can have a healthy and delicious meal, allowing you to have more quality time with your family. Our menus change monthly. Just click on our banner ad at the Sports Ticket page to see our current monthly menu. Remember, dishing up dinner is as easy as picking up the phone and dialing 842-EASY for Easy Entrees.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Meyer Ag is your Beck's Hybrids seed dealer located in Winters, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is a family-owned company specializing in seed consulting and zone-based variable rate that services South Central South Dakota. Contact Trace Meyer at 605-842-5458 to learn more about Beck's Hybrids and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Meyer Ag in Winters, South Dakota is a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities.
It might be time for you to strongly consider leasing bulls from Jorgensen Land and Cattle. Here's Cody.
Well, it's a really good option to acquire some excellent genetics for an affordable price. It's become really popular. When you first hear about lease bulls, sometimes it may frighten a person. So this is a different ballgame. You know, there's a genetic program behind these bulls. These are bulls that have a genetic program and really are designed genetically to very nice calves.
Call 1-800-548-BULL.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's Hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to coverage of number 1 versus number 2 here in Class 11B in South Dakota. You're watching and listening to WinterWarriorsLive.com. I am Jody Brozick, joined tonight by Gerald Tibrick, who's on the play-by-play call. I'm running production and
everything else.
Production, the camera, and everything else. Troy Feasterman, he's giving me a bad time about my filming. Coach Aker, must have the night off because he said he was going to come down here and help go on the mic with you. Kind of like it didn't show up.
Oh.
But he's giving me
pretty excited. They got into the top 5 in the rankings in the poll this week at 1-1, I think.
Yep.
So.
But giving me a hard time because I forgot the iPad back home to stat the game. So when we take a look at this first half, no official stats, but as we talk about this first half on the Faninga halftime summary, we'll call it the summary tonight. Warriors face an unusual, unconventional offense from EPJ to start the game. They hold after they move the ball probably 30, 40 yards, get the ball back, and then they do Warrior-type football. Everything when I think of Warrior football, they did it that first drive. Just relaxed, calm, controlled everything. Line of scrimmage, down and distance, and then they took it in and punched it in, went up 6-0.
Yeah. Coach Olson definitely has his team, coached up well. Him and his staff, they're right where they need to be mentally. It seems like, they're definitely coming in well prepared, having that bye week. They could be really focused on tonight's game. I think an advantage in this case. But, also, you look at the last 2 games in which they, the Huskies beat the Warriors 2 years ago and last year.
Near perfection.
And, right. You really felt like, they didn't
make any mistakes.
No, they earned those wins.
They did.
They earned those wins because they played that good. Now, if they don't play that good or they're just not quite that good, and maybe you see a little bit more what's happening tonight where the Warriors are just maybe going to have that edge like like I think most of the people honestly across the state probably honestly feel, whether they're bold enough to say it or not, because it is tough to make predictions and you feel like you're putting one team down by giving another team credit. Well, that's not at all what we're doing, but the Warriors are number one
for a reason,
right?
And Jason Andera, I keep going back to his Inside the 605. He mentioned the Warrior mystique in 11B. It's tough to go in, beat Winter in Winter, as they did twice.
And no matter if they're returning state champion or not, it does not matter. They just start out with that kind of respect because everyone knows.
Yeah,
they know what they had last year. They know what they should have going into this year. They know nothing's changing much. The formula, the recipe, it's all good stuff.
So,
but two very close games, 21-16 and 21-14. The last two times these teams have lost, and the Warriors know a one-score game. That could be a difference of just a couple things that happened in that particular game.
So let's go back to this game. EPJ has got no fear of the Warriors. They've got the win streak against them.
Right, I'm just saying they have
They're
that
at home.
momentum. They have that pride, which they should. They've earned that. They've got
But
that.
the Warriors have come in here for a half of football. We talked about the first drive. The second drive, same thing. Just smashing the ball, and then the chunk play by the quarterback because of injury. Had a couple injuries in that first drive. You had Keyser, a little bit of a cramp. He returned, catches a bomb from Vober after Vober chunks a huge run. Two chunk plays from the quarterback position. That was a three-way race coming into this season. So really, really excited about the things we saw in the first half. One thing I didn't like to see, how easily and how quickly EPJ went down that field.
That was a wake-up call. Right when you're starting to get a little bit relaxed as a fan, as an announcer, you're kind of thinking, all right, a minute and change, one timeout. Next thing you know, they're knocking on the touchdown door with a first and goal from the 10-yard line, and all the time in the world, they just had to complete a pass and a drop pass and a couple that were just too strong, and one good pass breakup in there, and Warriors held. And so they pitched the shutout for the first half.
How about the 4th and 1?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was the second fourth down hold stand in the second quarter, which again that second or that 4th and 1 led to the second score for the Warriors. Gave them a short field.
Defense
creates points, creates offense, creates wins.
That's your first half summary here from Elk Point, just east of I-29. Literally, you're going to see the traffic going by on the interstate. It's a beautiful setting. It's one of two I'm familiar with, Wall, South Dakota being the other one, with their field right along I-90.
And that's really what small town football is all about, underneath the lights, and the rest of the world is out there doing their thing. But
how many cars have we heard honk at us going by tonight?
No one has a clue, but they just figure, you know what, that looks like a good time. And it is. We've had a heck of a good game so far. Expect nothing less in the second half.
Friday Night Lights in South Dakota.
So the first kickoff by the Huskies, and that's Owen Boyle doing the kickoff. And the return out to the 33-yard line. We'll call it 34-yard line. First and 10 from the 34 for the Warriors is Keyser, the return man for the Warriors. Again, the kicker for the Huskies was Owen Boyle, the freshman.
32, we'll call it the 33-yard line for the Warriors. Good starting position. As I said off the air, this first drive by the Warriors will really dictate how the second half goes. If it's a quick 3-and-out, you may see Elk Point go back to a tight offense and grind it out. If they're able to go down and score, we're going to see a lot more of that passing attack.
The ball is up the middle, breaking tackles, bowling them over for first down. And a gain 11 on first down, and they'll move the sticks on the first play from scrimmage here to start the third quarter. Gus Bartle's just playing a little bowling right up the middle.
His right guard, Evan Bartle's there to help him up. Actually, he didn't help him up. The EPJ Husky didn't see who that was. And Evan right there to say, keep following me, brother. I'll take you to special places.
And that's right, as always, we got to throw out, the line play for the Warriors, almost always great. And when it's not, we all notice it because they're just normally that good. They're that consistently good. They never get enough credit. We don't ever give them enough credit. Not intentionally, it just doesn't happen, but they're good. So they send Keyser in that fake motion. Comes back, Vober going to tuck it. And he makes his own move there and going to pick up 4 on first down. Actually, they're going to call it, we'll call it 5, so 2nd and 5. And Vober, that was pretty much all himself there on that one. Had a couple defenders he had to shake and make miss. And great job by Vober that time on the design quarterback draw.
You've seen Winter run the sweep off that after the reset. You've seen the quarterback draw twice. There's a third option off that. Get ready. This could get fun.
Wind has died down just a touch. Still making the flag move, but it doesn't look like quite as much. But the wind, what wind there is at the Warriors' backs pretty much here. As we see Keyser go in motion, fullback, straight up the middle. Look at him move the pile for another first down.
I think that's Oral. Nope, Gus Bartles again.
Yep, Gus Bartles.
Crazy legs, Gus Bartles.
7-8 yard carry for a first down. And we're into Husky territory here, 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. This is really what you want to see. Like you said, the winner comes out and just establishes the line of scrimmage, gets that good push, gets those backs fighting hard, not going down easily. Time rolling the whole time. Hopefully leading to a touchdown drive here once again. Bartles are not going to stop him. Oh, next level running by Gus Bartles 3 times from that fullback spot on this drive. Just punishing the defense of the Huskies. And another first down right on the 30-yard line. Nothing but impressive. And this is a good sign to see here coming out of halftime. Re-energized. We hadn't seen 3 or 4 plays grouped together like that in a row with those kind of results, yardage-wise.
Yeah.
It's good to see coming out and kind of just owning the line right now. Good physical running by Bartles. And back to Bartles that time. Went to the well. Trying to bounce it to the left a little bit there and going to lose one. 2nd and 11.
You know, in several different sports and card games, they call it a heat check. Basketball, you got to throw it up just to see what's going to happen. You're so hot. Sometimes you just play a hand that you shouldn't. Heat check.
Keep the attention on him. Meanwhile, what's coming next? Like you're so focused on Bartles because he's just been dominating you here in these last 3 or 4 runs. We're going to give you a slightly different look, and then maybe we're going to give you something entirely different. Olsen in motion. Across the formation, straight drop back. Vober underthrows him. Oh. And Blair had a chance. Feel like that one probably could have been caught, but either way, now the Warriors, after a good drive, just moving along. 6 to 12 yard increments. Now they face 3rd and 11.
2 down territory, obviously, here.
Mm-hmm.
EPJ rises to the occasion.
You know, in those passes, even if it's incomplete, we know it's still effective. He's going to roll out to his left, lets one go, and that one's underthrown a little bit. Pretty close to target, but was Olsen the intended target?
Olsen was the intended, and about 10 yards underneath him all alone.
Yeah. Sometimes you get hypnotized. You look for that deeper ball that you figure might be close to a score. The big play when you maybe had something a little easier, a little closer to you. But you know what? We're all right. 4th and 11. You know what? I started trying to say. I'll finish it here. Even though those both went incomplete, still effective because what that does is plays with EPJ's mind and goes, you know what? We cannot sell out to the run. We'll get burned like we did in the first half. They're coming out passing twice on this first possession in the third here. Make it 3 in a row. Now he's going to tuck and run. Don't take the sack, and he does. And so that's huge defensively for the Huskies as the Take Volber just hangs on to it too long. I love the fact that he didn't give up on the play, but in that case, you probably got to get rid of it or, keep it closer to your line of scrimmage at least. So he's going to take a tough one there. And Huskies now got to be feeling some momentum on that one after they stop them. They'll start from their own 43-yard line now, 1st and 10, off of a good-looking drive from the Warriors that came to a hard stop and went backwards. So Gale, the motion is half back. Now he's going to keep it himself. Misses one tackle and out to near midfield. Is Gale keeping it himself.
7-yard gain. You don't want that man to get warmed up.
No, I guarantee you when he starts feeling it, it's going to be hard to stop on the ground and through the air. Seen him miss a couple targets in that first half, but certainly a capable passer and runner as well. We knew very much a dual threat. 2nd and 3 for the Huskies. A little pitch and a tackle for a loss and a big one. And that's Heath getting to the back as well as Keyser right there, but that's Seth Heath in on the stop for the Warriors and a big tackle for a loss. And you like that feel after giving up 7 on first down. Now it's 3rd and 7. Ball back to the 46-yard line now of the Huskies.
Gotta like seeing Seth get out there in space, man. He is so fast. You're not gonna get that toss sweep on him.
Run blitz coming. And met up again. Heath right in the middle of things. Brozick in there as well. Whole host of Warriors really.
Reichen Oral in there.
Yep.
And you're right. Heath, one of the 2 men that were last to get up off the ground, the other being Derek Faninga. So that'll bring up what? 4th
and 6.
4th and 6.
So the Warriors don't give anything up. It's so hard to come out and play defense after a big play like that goes the other way against you. And all right, this one, the fire call. Nope, it's a fair catch. Keyser with the confident catch in traffic at the 35-yard line. That's where the Warriors will have it, 1st and 10 for the second time here in the third quarter. They went on a very successful looking drive, seemingly not going to be stopped, and then
stopped themselves.
One run for a 1-yard loss. Set up 2nd and 11. 3 straight incomplete passes, or 2 incomplete passes and a sack. And
did you just say Winter dropped back 3 times in a row?
They did.
In a game they lead?
Yeah.
That just shocked everybody out there watching.
I guarantee it shocked the Huskies too. That's what I mean is you've got to play like, you know what? We don't know at this point. There's Keyser across the 40 to the 41. But yeah, and then like I said, the Warriors bouncing right back, not missing a beat on defense, getting a 3 and out. Perfect response to that unfortunate.
After a huge first down play by Keaton Gale.
Right, yeah,
I mean,
7-yard pickup. Things looking like they could just start taking right off for the Huskies. And here we are over halfway through the third. 12-0, the scoreboard stays the same as it was at halftime. And Bolander gets the toss behind blocker. Is going to run into, maybe ran into Oral. Still on his feet. Whistles haven't blown yet, finally. We'll see where forward progress is, and it's enough for the first down. They're going to give it to him.
Yeah, he kind of ping-ponged around there at the end of the play, didn't he?
Far side official, not so sure he was going to give him the third down. Near side official wants the first down. He's going to give him the first down. Chain gang not going to give it to him.
Oh, yeah.
Now we'll get it. At least the Warriors weren't ready to snap the ball on that one yet.
It does go both ways here.
Yeah. I was just watching the whole thing. He was giving the arm gesture, first down, move it.
Right from the beginning.
Yeah, right. And nobody was paying any attention. They had it in their minds. They were spotting from the far side official, and they weren't going to give it to him. It was 3rd and inches. This guy says, first down, all right. Oh, 1st and 10 it is from the 45-yard line of the Warriors. Wilbur under center. They'll send Keyser in motion. He'll get the toss left. Nice cut. And trying to get into the open field. Going to be tackled, and a good tackle made by Pirates, number 52, just a sophomore and a big athlete. Going to tackle Keyser in the open field. That's not always the easiest thing to do as he's starting to get to that next level. 2nd and 2 here for the Warriors. Ball on the 46-yard line of the Huskies.
Was taking a look today at the Bound Power Rankings. It's just on the South Dakota High School Activities site.
Mm-hmm.
EPJ ranked 3rd, all classes, ranked number 3. Warriors were 13. Looking at a formula, so just throwing that little tidbit out. I saw that earlier, and I was like, what?
Here's Bolander.
I think he missed his hole.
Yep, he's still going to get the first down, though. He gained 4.
Oh, I had this at 1st and 10 already, so my mistakes, Fan.
No need to change it now.
Yeah, we're just doing
it's almost like you kind of just knew.
Foreshadowing.
42-yard line of scrimmage for the Warriors. 1st and 10 in Husky territory. Under 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Warriors, good drive, similar to this one, stalled on their opening drive of the 3rd, and then defense held huge once again here. Not the first time they've done that tonight. They held huge and forced a 3 and out. And here's Keyser ducking in, staying patient, trying to keep the blocks in front of him, and he'll take that first down carry for 5 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5.
5 yards on first down. Guarantee you, Coach Nas and Coach Olson really happy with the offensive line on that. Sets up a lot of things. You can throw the ball 3 straight downs if you want to now again.
Right.
But they don't this time. You want to bet?
No, I'm not going to bet against you on that one. I think they love seeing that clock keep winding, and at this point, they're just trying to maintain and hopefully maybe build on that 12-0 lead here as they're going to try to take care of this 3rd quarter with the ball in their hands. And that's Oral on the carry. Nice effort right at the very end, getting that extra yard. And I bring up 3rd and 1.
Now this is a down I don't mind throwing on,
3rd
folks.
and 2, they'll back it back up.
Even 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. Look for the Warriors maybe here to take a shot. Because
at this point, I don't think you lose anything at all except you just take care of the ball. Don't turn it over. But you're right. I don't know if they will. Minute to go here in the 3rd. Just straight ahead. Good surge. Good shoot off the ball. And I think the Huskies coach is saying, didn't they all leave early? I don't know if they did or not. If they didn't get the attention of the officials. I think they just fired off the ball. It was a sneak behind the center the whole way. Easily able to pick it up with a good surge, firing off the ball. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
And the clock just keeps on ticking.
Yeah, there'll be one more play here in the 3rd. 1st and 10 from the 30. Managing time just as precious as finding the end zone at this point. Bober leading the Warriors here under center. Double wing, Keyser in motion, gets the toss, comes behind the blockers.
He squirted through a hole. He's going to get 4, maybe 5.
They might give him 5 out to the 25.
But, man, he saw that little crease.
It doesn't take much for him, right?
No.
Not going to compare him to a mouse. I'm just going to say, you know what?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
It is.
Well, hold that thought, Gerald. We're going to take a break. We're going to be back for the 4th quarter. That seems so strange to say, but we'll be back in just 1 minute.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your outdoor landscaping for home and business. With service in over 20 South Central South Dakota towns, Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design. Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Wagner. Welcome back here to Elk Point, South Dakota. Just listening to some of the scores from around the state in the 5-6 matchup. Number 5, Mount Vernon Plankington was leading 22-0 over Wagner. Number 4, Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn Central had a big 30-6 lead over Webster as they had went on the road. That's the team the Warriors will face the next 2 weeks. So
Bolander gets the toss on 2nd and 4, and he's going to be just about a half yard shy, third and 1, or less than 1 here for the Warriors. Yeah. We were talking a little bit between the quarters here that, perfect for Winter. They absolutely dominated the time of possession. Absolutely total domination, time of possession. In that third quarter, they ate the whole thing, and they still have the ball, which is perfect. And they're just getting ready to enter the red zone here.
It's not West Central where they possess the ball for an entire quarter, but darn near.
Oral straight up the middle.
They possessed the ball for all but 4 snaps of that third quarter.
Right. Yeah, very true. Hey, we got a Walmart truck honking at us even. People are loving it. They just love this Friday Night Lights here, small town South Dakota. We love it too.
Especially when you see the golden domes.
Yeah. They shine bright in the lights, no doubt. The gold domes of the Warriors. So 1st and 10 on the carry from Oral from his fullback spot. Warriors hoping to get in that end zone one more time. We'll call it some insurance points because no doubt 12 points doesn't seem like a lot against a very capable, seemingly explosive offense of the Huskies if things are clicking as they can. We've seen it happen. Oral again on the carry. They gain 3 on 1st down, 2nd and 7.
I've not seen the fullbacks have this many carries in a game. And I almost wonder when Coach Terry said he's never had a better front 4 and front 7 ever. It was like, okay,
challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Here we go, boys. I'll put you up against anybody.
Yeah, we don't have to come up with an entire different system here to come play an opponent. That's the beauty. You're just so confident in what works. Here's Volber going to take a second look and bounce it out. 1st down and more near the goal line. Touchdown, Volber. Volber does a nice job, has good field awareness that time, makes a little cut, bounces it out, gets clear outside, and gets over to that corner, tackled right at the goal line, gets in for the 3rd score of the night here for the Warriors, now up 18-0. 9:42 remaining in the game. Warriors looking to try to be successful at their first 2-point conversion here. They're 0 for 2 thus far. I thought we might see Jackson Day come in and try to kick an extra point at this point.
Maybe later in the season.
Yeah. I'm just saying. 0 for 2. Maybe. Let's get one here, boys. Keyser's got a lot of work to do if he's going to get in there, and he won't. They haven't even been close on him. Credit to Elk Point. Jefferson stopping all 3 of them, really not even giving them a chance on those 2-point conversion tries.
Warriors now lead 18-0. We're going to step away with 9:42 remaining here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back for the final push in just 1 minute.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count.
Kickoff Tatro on the run, luckily able to pick it up, and he's in open spaces. Keyser, Bolander, both going to get him at the same time, deep into Warrior territory, all the way down to the 36-yard line. I think it's where they're going to spot it. And if they needed anything right now, they needed all of that. Huskies in business here.
Nice little spark.
No doubt. Another kickoff, pretty similar to Day's others. Nice end over end, decent hang time, shorter kick. That one, though, fielded on the run, perfectly timed. That the hop was beautiful right into the hands, and he was going on the run, and he barely got touched before Keyser and Bolander sandwiched him about at the same time. So Huskies with just an ounce of momentum here as they'll motion Ewing out. Gale moving forward at the snap. Little jump pass completed. And a good tackle. Going to end up being just a stop as Ashton Fairbanks.
Nice little play.
With the catch, yeah, a little jump pass by Gale. And Keyser looked like he was going to have a good stick takedown.
If he doesn't see Keyser coming, that could pop that ball loose. Maybe he didn't see him. Maybe just missed the tackle, missed the hit. But Carson with an opportunity for a forced fumble.
So of course, we'd all love to see a shutout. Realistically, probably didn't necessarily anticipate that against the Huskies. We'll see what they're able to do here. 1st and 10. Either way, you're okay giving up a touchdown. You just don't want it to happen too quickly here. And another good offensive looking play there by the Huskies. Going to pick up 8 yards. So, yeah, I mean, with 3 scores, you start to feel a little bit better at this point in the game, but also not after that long return and then a good couple plays here. Offensively, you're set up with 2nd and 2 inside the red zone here quickly.
Well, there's an old adage, bend but don't break. We saw that in the first half.
That's this area of the field. And hand off to Ewing. We hadn't seen that in a while. Warriors all over the run. And it's going to be boy, the down. Okay, now they're going to move the chains. I was going to say the down marker slightly past the line to gain marker there, and 1st and 10. And Gale going to keep it himself, but that's Evan Bartles
hog tying him. I think he was on that wrangling team that was out.
Oh
branded.
Yeah, he's been throwing calves.
He's been throwing calves. So
riding around in some 1-ton van all summer long. And
did you mention the van?
He's ready to tackle. I got a haircut this morning. I seen the van. Assuming we're talking about the same one, but
yeah, 2nd and
8.
8.
Gale back in the gun. Ewing to his right. Pass, quick hitter, incomplete.
Carson Keyser with
Trying
some
to
great coverage.
Aiden Hammett, the freshman wideout, 6'3", 170, Jody. 6'3", 170 is a freshman. I think the Huskies will take that. Already getting targeted. 7:04, clock stoppage, 3rd and long now for the Huskies, so very explosive run back on the kickoff. A few nice plays from scrimmage, and then now they're slowed up a bit here on 3rd and long.
Trips left, split right.
Gale looks right, looks left. Now he's checking down. Evan Bartle's giving him chase. He's going to have the speed contest one there, and he'll take what he can get. Looks like out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. Wisely just gets out. Did not want to take a hit there. Good pressure being applied as they get into the sideline. Gain of a couple, so that'll set up 4th and 7.
Good pressure, though, for the first time.
Yeah, he's been fairly comfortable back there for the most part. I won't say every time he's dropped back, but he's definitely had time, I think, more than he hasn't. A little bit of confusion here. Some adjustments being made by the Huskies to get the guys where they need to be. 4th down, gets rid of it on time, caught, touchdown Huskies. Tackled in the end zone, and that is the big Ashton Fairbanks senior target, 6'2", 210. And so finally, for the first time here with 6:50 to go in the game, the Husky fans have something to cheer about. And it's not quite maximum capacity. You could always squeeze some more people in there, but let me tell you what, they got a lot of people here. They filled up 3/4 of their bleachers here in the stadium. Winter fans sectioned off about a quarter of them. They've got those pretty well filled up as well. Nicely attended game, as everyone would have expected. So they'll line up to go 4-2 here. Warriors 0 of 3. And trying to get 2 of them here for the Warriors. Pass complete. Pretty good coverage by Keyser, but just led his receiver enough. Got it where only he could catch it. And they will get the 2-point conversion as that one's completed to Grayson Gerard. So 18-8, 6:50 to go.
We'll step away. We'll be back in 1 minute. Getting ready for the onside kick.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Hands team out there for the Warriors as everybody's...
Calling the All-State team.
The All-State team.
In good hands.
Hope so. It's almost like they're declaring onside kick like the NFL, like we were talking about.
Aiden Schroeder, Camden Anderson. And a timeout call?
Timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a 4th-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back here to Elk Point. 6:50 to go in the game. Elk Point has scored for the first time and converted that 2-point conversion to make it an 18-8 game. Warriors have dominated that game, this game up to that point.
Winter didn't use a timeout in the first half. They used one there. I love it. You're suspecting the onside kick coming up here. You don't always get a lot of reps on that whole thing and the alignment and everything out there, so they take the timeout. Still have 2 left. Be ready for the most likely onside kick here. That's really only going to be probably going to be the only chance that the Huskies would have here on, the onside recovery. And coach is pointing, kick it to the left here. This is like the old switch batter, switch pitcher. You're gonna bat that. We're gonna bat that. Oh, that one's not gonna go anywhere near 10. That one went almost laterally across the field. It only went 3 or 4 yards forward. So, but yeah, you're right. I don't know how much time do you give a kicking team to kick the ball. Is there?
I don't know if there's a delay of game because it's
going to say, yeah, you got a dead ball. There's no real clock, so it's just sort of like that could have went on for a while. I feel like coaches point and go left, winter shifts right, and no, we're going back. It's like, all right, somebody pull the trigger here.
Guessing Coach Sam Olson drew that one up. Coach Sam Olson now in Elk Point after being up at MVP for the last few years.
Hey, 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Keep ripping my earbuds out. Sorry about that.
From the 47-yard line after the failed onside kick attempt by the Huskies. Here's Olson. Quick with the ball. He'll come up with 5 yards. Second and 5 for the Warriors here. Going to be content to run the ball.
Oh, it's running the ball and running the clock. Make no mistake.
Correct. Unlike the first half, the Huskies have not burned a timeout yet. They burned 2 fairly quickly in that first half. They still have all 3 left. And Vober watching. Now he gets the...
10 second.
Oh, and put him to sleep and knock him down.
Connor Osborne.
Big first down pickup. Really 10 yards on a 2nd and 5.
That's at the bare minimum, with them taking all the time off the clock, each of those plays. It's going to take this one down to about, they could take it down to 4 minutes right now before they would turn the ball over. Another first down would darn near put this one on ice.
Bartle's back in there at fullback. 1st and 10. From the 32-yard line. Olson gets it. And he's corralled up and thrown down over there by Nicholas Schmidt, senior for the Huskies. Holds him to no gain. I think we've only seen, besides the sack, I think there's only one other tackle for loss here tonight by the Husky defense. So, again, credit the Warriors for.
Let's go back to the fullbacks. I like.
Yeah.
Right up the middle.
Right. You're right. And we've got a heavy dose of them tonight, like you said. Don't recall too many games where we've given the fullbacks that many opportunities to just gut punch them, so to speak. And there's Bartles. Again, not easy to take down. Just gets that initial contact and keeps driving, keeps moving. Going to pick up 6 yards. 3rd and 4.
Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking. Sorry, folks.
4 minutes to go. 3rd and very manageable here for the Warriors. Ball right at the 25-yard line of the Huskies. Gets the 10 seconds. Waits for the 5. Ball snapped. And up near the first down.
Come on. They had 2. We have 1. Go ahead and wave it. You want to make it 4th and short?
4th, and we got it by half a yard by the down marker, but actually we got it by almost a full yard at this point by the down marker, but they still have 4th down up. Gonna pull the chains tight. I don't know what we're doing here.
Gonna measure.
Okay.
Which we should.
Was the run by Gus Bartles enough? It was by a full football length, so.
Oh, my. We're getting
we brought out that's another Winter Warriors first down.
Parents are having some fun.
Yeah, well, you have to a little bit. You got it by a length of a football. They measure it out. 3:25 and rolling now. Clock winds. Warriors come up to the line. 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs. Looking to just take care of this clock. Snaps it with about 2 seconds to go. Another one right up the middle. Just right in the mouth of the Huskies. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Huskies.
We'll take it with them. Warriors will have a 2nd and 6 when we return here in 1 minute.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a recarpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start stop technology, you'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back here to Elk Point. Warriors with the ball, 2nd and 6.
Olson getting behind Vober. They get down to near the 15-yard line.
And another timeout. I think we're going to keep this one here.
Okay. 3rd and 3 upcoming for the Warriors. Huskies will spend their 2nd timeout. And one left here with 2:55 remaining in the game. Warriors up 18-8.
We were on the call a year ago when Winter went to number 1 West Central. Number 1 versus number 1, I think it was at the time.
Yep, Class A, Class B, 11-man football.
And Winter put it on him.
28 to
most impressive performance by a football team I'd ever seen in my life. Tonight's matchup,
similar vibes.
Well, I'm putting this in top 10 as far as the importance of this game. 2-game losing streak against a team that's got a lot of mojo. Some people around the state saying, oh, this team, they're young, but they're going to be the team.
And you look at it, honestly, I'll give them that. Some of the names we're calling, some of the numbers out there, freshman, sophomore,
right.
They're playing young, and they're good sized for underclassmen. So I'm not going to take much away from that statement. I'm just going to say tonight was winner's night. They absolutely came in and handled business in a fairly dominant fashion. Not in a 50-0, deficit. Not like that, in a whole different way. But they definitely pretty much dominated here this second half, just hogging the ball. Do give up the 1 score on the explosive kickoff, and they're going to blow the whistle. I'm not sure the pile was still moving forward.
Where do you spot it?
I don't know. You blow the whistle and the pile still
moved
moving.
Another 3 yards.
There was one play out here. I thought they wouldn't blow the whistle. I remember it was kind of straight in front of us. I thought, geez, you better blow the whistle.
Oh my goodness! 4th and 1.
Now this one. So they will not use their final timeout here. Winner will draw the clock down as far as they can. Ober slowly brings the play in from the sidelines to the huddle. Facing a 4th and 1 here, deep in Husky territory. Ball spotted at the 13-yard line. They've had a lot of big 4th downs on defense here tonight. This is one on offense.
Oh, boy. Center fired off there. Pika. Got a little antsy. First penalty by the Warriors.
A little snap infraction. So from a 4th and nearly automatic 1, now back
to the early whistle.
Right, right.
That was a first down. He was 3 yards past the marker.
Right. Yeah, pretty decent point. 4th and 6 now for the Warriors.
Sounds a lot different than 1st and 15.
And yeah, I think Huskies are coming with run defense all the way. Olsen trying to bounce it out. He'll get a yard. That's it, though. And there'll be a turnover on downs. Huskies will take over with 1 timeout left and a minute 52. So now Warriors defensively have to think pass. Just don't give up big ones. Don't let them get behind you. All right, Jody?
You're going to play quarters deep. That's going to be 4 men. You see it there.
Yep.
All going to get deep in a quarter. Now they're going to go back to kind of regular coverage. We're going to come in on Keaton here.
Low snap. Picked up by Gale. Going to put one right down the middle. Ooh, Warriors might have got away with one there.
Without a doubt, Connor Osborne was hanging.
Yeah.
That makes up for the early whistle.
I was going to say, I think pretty fairly we could say there's been at least a couple both ways tonight for sure. That one clearly should have drew the flag.
He's checking his fingernails. He might have ripped one off.
His hand got stuck in there. He couldn't help it. He couldn't get it out. 2nd and 10. Warriors dodge a penalty bullet there. And he's going to get through that pressure and use his feet to get the first down, gain of about 12. Oh, actually, no, he got out of maybe closer to 10 yards is all. They dropped the chains over there. So we'll give him 10 yards and a first down, 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Minute 40 to go. Got out of bounds, clock stopped. That screen pass blew up.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Warriors need to get some pressure from that front 4. Don't want to give Gale too much time to survey. That one he's going to get complete down the sidelines, and a huge completion to Ashton Fairbanks, a big target for the Huskies into Warrior territory.
Pump and go.
Minute 28, clock stopped again. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Early whistle. Still
Yeah, really. I mean, does it maybe impact the entire game? No. And, maybe really nothing truly changes much. Hard to say. But, yeah, what a difference that could have made if that was a first down instead of a 4th down penalty. Turnover on downs. All this leading because of that. There was a hold, so Gus Bartles being held. And they let that one go. So I'm not sure who's up now. The Huskies back up. 2nd and 4. Huskies moving with purpose. Minute 5. Hand in the face, pass. Oh, perfect timing. Oh, that was going to draw the flag. You got to be kidding me.
That is terrible.
That was perfect timing by Keyser. We'll admit all day long there was a penalty that happened straight in front of us over here that got missed big time. They followed that up with a missed penalty on Gus Bartles being held, and they're going to throw the flag on that one. Perfectly timed pass breakup by Keyser draws the big flag.
Absolutely terrible.
That's one that just you can't bite the tongue hard enough.
I'm not.
No, I didn't either. That's hard. You're talking about a yard here and a yard there, and sometimes we just probably having a little more fun with it than it even really mattered. But that's a big deal here in this one. Absolutely a big deal. Shouldn't have been called. So after the PI, Huskies back in business, and Whistle's going to blow this one dead, and a false start on the Huskies. So they'll take 5 of those penalty yards back. Straight up 60 seconds on the clock. Time remaining in this 4th quarter. Huskies come out with 2 to the right, 1 to the left. And that one underthrown. Diving attempt fails. Targeted Ashton Fairbanks, who had that big one down the sideline to get him to the 45. So Gale been off on his throws a few times tonight. These probably more crucial than any of those even. Fairbanks, the lone receiver left. Gerard and Harity to the right. Quick slant, Harity caught. And a sandwich tackle by Keyser and Heath. And Heath gets up. I was a little worried kind of holding the helmet. We're going to get a timeout, the last one taken by the Huskies.
Take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
49 seconds to go here in Elk Point. 3rd and 7.
Oh, good pass break up that time by Blair.
Gale's pass was a little behind. I was thinking before that pass, down 10, do you kick the field goal? And try to get the ball back with a chance to score.
Yeah, with that little bit of wind at your back. In makeable distance. Yeah, because without that extra score, this touchdown isn't going to mean much. Yeah, you never know.
Not going to do it. They're going to line up and go for it here on 4th and 8.
Players need to stay disciplined. Don't give them 5 here. They go quick. Going to roll out to his left on the run. Going to be hard to throw across the body off his back foot. And that one knocked down out of bounds, and so Warriors hold. And who's getting up limping over there? Oh, it's Kellen Brozick limping off the sidelines. So Winter 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Score will likely stay the way it is here, 18-8, with Huskies not having any timeouts.
Yeah, we'll just kneel on the ball.
All Parker Mathis has to do is give the ball to his quarterback. Oh, so keep the helmet on. Keyser pulled the helmet off. And 25 ticks got to come off the clock yet before we can officially say this is over, but we're already lining up to shake hands. Neither team interested in letting time expire here. Warriors going to come out with the win and put the exclamation point on the number 1 here tonight in Elk Point.
On the road. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on across the way. Is he holding the knee?
Yeah, it was definitely a lower leg injury. He got up limping, and he's not even wanting to walk to shake hands. So, yeah. A little bit of a sobering moment there right at the end of the game, but Warriors come up with huge win, 18-8 here tonight. Moving on to 3-0, giving Elk Point their first loss of the season. And I hate to say it for the Huskies, but their schedule, like we were talking before the game, doesn't get a lot easier here. They might not face anybody quite as good as the Warriors, but they're going to face some pretty good teams here coming up. Wagner, who, I don't know, maybe they're going to take a step backwards after their performance tonight. Maybe in a second guess just how good they are, but still I'm going to give them a lot of credit there. Flandreau at 3-0 heading into tonight, already with as many wins as they had all last season, so clearly an improved Flandreau team there, and finishing out with Sioux Valley.
Yeah.
Final game of the season for the Huskies, playing Sioux Valley in that game, one that you put ahead of the Huskies, so. The Warriors are huddled up in the end zone.
Let's go ahead and do the post-game summary right now, as I'm sick to my stomach, Gerald. I might have to go. Kellen on the track. That's that surgically repaired knee from a year ago. On a crackback block. So, Betsy, close this down. I'm going to go.
Tough part about being a dad, being an announcer. Dad comes first, so we hope the best for Kellen as he continues to lay over there on the track and get some assistance from their Elk Point Jefferson athletic trainer and a couple winter coaches. The rest of the team huddled up, getting the post-game talk by Coach Olson and Nas. And Winter moves on 3-0. They'll have another tough draw next week in the Juggernaut, part of their schedule, and Woonsocket, Weston Springs, Sanborn Central. That will be a home game for the Warriors. I know the Little Warriorette is going to have a camp and a performance next Friday night, so if you get a chance, come on out to the game. But otherwise, we're going to wrap things up here without any stats, and we'll come out of Elk Point Jefferson with a huge win tonight. Thanks for everybody for watching.